Very good afternoon. This is Danny Sun reporting on the Drive Time Show. We have on the line now from Direct Line, we have Tracey Naylor, a field insurance advisor, just advising on the recent situation happening in the northwest at the moment regarding Storm Christoph, especially the areas Manchester, North Wales, Merseyside. Welcome to the show, Tracey.
Hello, thank you for having me, Danny.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just speaking about today regarding the flooding which is happening north. A lot of people being evacuated, leaving their homes. So I just want to kind of ask you what the best way to kind of put into into practice ways to kind of prepare yourself if this happens again, and also what to do now as well.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So at Direct Line, obviously we realise that floods and storm damage can have devastating impact on people. Some people sadly may have been through it before, but to some it's very new. We'd always advise people to, if possible, have a flood plan in place with you and your family. Be prepared. Plan how and where you are going to evacuate if you are advised to do so by the emergency services. Obviously, the main thing is stay safe and do whatever needs to be done to stay safe.
Sure. And there's a few ways people can follow advice, like ensure all the drains and gutters are clear of debris so rainfall can drain from your property effectively. Also valuable is make sure like your important documents are backed up as well. And anything you may like to add to that as well.
Yeah, that we'd always say, obviously, anything, not necessarily valuable monetary-wise, but sentimental. It could just be photos or pictures, if you've got the chance to get them out, then, or move them upstairs. I think looking at the news, a lot of the Northwest last night had to leave very quickly, so they may not necessarily have that opportunity to move things quick, but prepare as best you can. But the main thing is keep safe. At Direct Line, obviously, we try to be there for our customers as quickly as we can to help them and with any damage and anything that they need help with.
Sure. And there's a few websites for reference. metoffice.gov.uk that has all the UK weather warnings. And the flood line as well, 0345 988 1188 as well, 0345 988 1188. And also, if the property is damaged as well, there's a 24-hour emergency helpline as well for Direct Line customers.
There is, and we'd always recommend the websites that you just mentioned there. Keep an eye on the weather forecasts. Obviously, with social media, radio, TV, there's lots of press and ways that you can find the up-to-date weather, and that's the key thing, really, just to keep an eye on what's happening in your area weather-wise.
And it's a few safety advice here: not to use electrical equipment or the gas supply until it has been checked by a qualified tradesman. If you're thinking about, returning to your property, is it safe to do so when it's advised?
Yeah, the emergency services will be on site if they've been evacuated, and they would advise you if it's safe or not. If there's any worries, any concerns, obviously get electricians, get anything that you need to do to make sure it is safe. We'd never recommend people go back in until they're 100% sure it's safe. To do so for them and the families.
So on the website, there's got all the flood warnings as well, and weather alerts for rain and snow. And people have been told the COVID rules do allow them to leave their homes in emergency if need be.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, and if they need to stay with friends or family, at Direct Line, we can also help with accommodation. If they can't stay with friends or family, if a hotel's needed or a rental, we can help with that as well.
Okay, right. I think that wraps up today's interview. It's very brief, but we had Tracey Naylor just advising on the situation to do with the flooding in the north of the UK at the moment. Thanks so much for joining me on the Drive Time Show.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
Great stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers,